Fill your gratitude tank with rocket fuel and watch your life soar. Fill your gratitude tank with rocket fuel and watch your life soar. Nick Voyachitch is a story that if you have not read about him, you need to. You need to learn about this individual. I promise you, it'll change your whole outlook on life. Nick Vujijic was born with a rare genetic disorder that caused him to be born without arms and legs. He suffered extreme bullying and verbal assaults while in school. He contemplated committing suicide several times. He didn't want to be a financial burden on his parents. Matter of fact, Nick already decided what his life would be like. He already wrote the story before it even began. He decided that he would be a financial burden on his family. He would not be able to get married. He would not be able to support himself. He would never have children. Matter of fact, his life would just be non-existent. That's one of the reasons why he contemplated suicide. But something changed for Nick. It wasn't until his mother took the time to show him an article on an individual that also suffered from a severe disability. But that individual found a way to make his life work. Nick stated after learning about that individual, he started to change the way he thought. He began to speak at his church, and from there, launched a career that propelled him into public speaking around the world about his life, about words of encouragement, and allowing individuals to see a bigger meaning in their life. Since that journey, Nick has recently been married. He has 4 children. Remember, no legs, no arms. Thought he wasn't going to find any love. But he's found a lovely wife. He has 4 children. He has 2 successful businesses. Nick figured out how to increase his gratitude. He began to realize that he is loved. His family loves him. But most importantly, he started to learn how to love himself. He started to appreciate the fact that he has abilities. Even though he may have the handicap he has, there's still other things he can do. There's other things he can learn how to do extremely well considering his condition. Nick also did something else that was extremely powerful. He started to value his life. He started to appreciate the fact that, look, if I'm alive, then I have an opportunity to do something. If I'm alive, I have an opportunity to use the skills that I learned to make my life as exciting as possible. So many times, we as humans, we have to look at other people's lives, other people's struggles, to be able to appreciate the opportunities that we have. I mean, for instance, you're driving in your car, you're upset, you're pissed off, you see a homeless person on the street corner begging for money, going to each car begging for money. And then all of a sudden, you're like, man, at least I have a roof over my head. At least I have some money in the bank account. Another example. You may be at home watching TV, and then on the screen comes a child from a third world country that's hungry. And then what do you say? Or what do you tell your kids? Hey kids, or to yourself, look at that. You have a lot to be thankful for. You have food to eat. The whole point of the matter is, why do you have to see someone else's struggle, someone else's suffering, to decide to be grateful for what you have. Why don't you do yourself a favor? Why don't you appreciate every day what you have? Be grateful every day for being able to live the life that you live. Let's do an exercise. I want you to think about something. Just think. I want you to think about 10 things that you're proud of, that you're grateful for, that you are just extremely grateful for. 10 things. I mean, you may say, I'm grateful for my spouse. I'm grateful for the house that I have. I'm grateful for the job or business that I have. I'm grateful for my kids. I'm grateful for being able to breathe. Whatever it is. But I want you to think of 10 things. Think of that now. And then the next thing that I want you to do is for the next 7 days, I want you to write down 10 things every day. They must be different. 10 things every day that you're grateful for. That's what I want you to do.